The wisdom that builds wealth, the prosperity of Solomon. There once was a young king named Solomon, son of David, who ascended the throne of Israel with an immense responsibility on his shoulders. His father, David, had been a powerful and beloved king, and the kingdom was thriving. Yet, Solomon felt small in the face of his new mission. He knew that leading the people of Israel would not be an easy task. One day, early in his reign, Solomon decided to go to Gibeon to offer sacrifices to God, seeking his guidance. That night, God appeared to Solomon in a dream and said, "Ask for whatever you want, and I will give it to you." Recognizing his inexperience and the greatness of the task before him, Solomon did not ask for riches, power, or the defeat of his enemies. Instead, he said, "Give your servant a discerning heart to govern your people and to distinguish between right and wrong." His request pleased God so much that he said, "Because you did not ask for wealth, long life, or the death of your enemies, but for wisdom to govern with justice, I will give you a wise heart, and I will also give you wealth and honor, so that no king will compare to you." Wisdom as the foundation for wealth. With this divine wisdom, Solomon began to reign over Israel in an unprecedented way. He understood that true prosperity came from the ability to make just decisions, to lead with compassion, and to seek God's will in all areas of life. He also taught that wisdom is more valuable than gold or silver. Where gold and silver are finite, wisdom is infinite and bears fruit in all aspects of life. He would say, using his wisdom, Solomon made Israel flourish. He formed trade alliances with other kings, using his vast knowledge to negotiate fairly and profitably. Solomon invested in Israel's infrastructure, building the famous temple in Jerusalem, along with palaces and roads that facilitated trade. His diplomatic skills and understanding of markets allowed him to greatly expand the kingdom's wealth. Working with purpose, Solomon knew that diligent work and responsibility were essential to success. In his Proverbs, he wrote, "Careful planning leads to abundance, but haste leads to poverty." Solomon taught that it was necessary to plan, invest time in gaining knowledge, and work with focus and dedication. He encouraged his people to strive for excellence, knowing that God blesses the effort of those who act with integrity. He also promoted a vision of prosperity that included not only the accumulation of wealth but also caring for others. Solomon was known for his generosity and justice. His teachings often emphasized, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." Solomon understood that true prosperity comes not just from holding on to riches but from sharing and helping those in need. He created an environment in Israel where caring for the vulnerable was part of the nation's economic success. Surrounding oneself with wise counsel. One of the secrets to Solomon's prosperity was knowing how to listen to advice. He taught, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed." Solomon surrounded himself with wise men and leaders who shared his values and vision, ensuring that important decisions were made based on collective knowledge. This wisdom can also be applied to modern life. Surrounding oneself with mentors, seeking knowledge from various sources, and listening to the advice of experienced people are steps that lead to better decisions and financial success. Balance and priorities. Despite his wealth, Solomon never let gold or silver be his true focus. He recognized the fleeting nature of material riches and understood that the fear of the Lord and obedience to his commands were the key to a fulfilling life.